Welcome to your lower body home workout with Adele. This workout can take you as little as 10 minutes, or you can repeat the circuit 3 times for a good 30-minute home workout. Warm-ups, full body extensions. Pushing the hips back, taking the arms up and over the head. Keeping the chest lifted, core engaged, and really pushing the heels into the ground. Hamstring curls, start small. Kicking up towards the glutes. Gradually squatting lower as you warm up.
I got people on the people dancing on the people. I got purple hat, cheetah print, dancing on the people. Rolled up at the after joint, dancing on the people dancing on the people. I got people on the people dancing on the people.
Into our front kicks, opposite hand to foot, stretching across the body. Don't worry if you can't straighten your legs or touch your toes. Bend the knees, just get that lift up to the front.
I got people on the dancing on the people. I got people.
Warming up the spine, side bends. Keep the upper body stacked above the lower body, the core is engaged. Keep the spine moving. Arm rotation, start small, gradually getting bigger. Full range. Opposite direction. One arm up, one arm down. Reach for the ceiling, reach for the floor. Keep breathing space and length into the body. Taking the hands to the shoulders, feet underneath hips, and we're hinging forward from the hips, flat back. Start with a small movement, gradually increasing your range as you warm up.
From you, now that we're dancing, people, dancing, people, dancing, people, dancing.
And we're coming into our warm-up, sumo squat. Feet nice and wide, toes turned out 10 and 2 o'clock, hands in prayer position or on your hips, pushing the hips down and back. About pushing your heels into the ground to really engage your posterior chain. Squeeze into the glutes at the top of the movement.
Purple hat, cheetah print, dancing on the people. Rolled up at the after joint, dancing on the people dancing on the people. I got people on the people dancing on the people.
And we're stepping to the top of our mat for our reverse lunges. Feet underneath hips. And we're taking a long stride back with the right leg. Hands either on the hips or taking them all the way up above the head and dropping the back knee down. Note the front knee is stacked above the ankle, always stacking joint on top of joint. Dropping that back knee down to just above the ground and really pressing down into the floor with that front heel.
What a piece of work is man who screams the name of love, but all his brothers, cousins, sisters, and others hear his fuzz.
Stepping to the top of the mat and stepping back with the left leg this time. Hands on the hips or up above the head.
Born on the horizon, beaming through the sky. The summer scene what none can dream, but light calls it a lie. And all the sinners, saints, and winners just wink and walk on by. Brando's in the forest, and Nancy's in the flood.
And we're stepping to the top of our mat, narrow stance squat, and then stepping out to the side, tapping out the toes. Keep the back nice and flat. Maintain your squat position, engage your core. Keep finding that reach with the feet as far as you can, push through the burn. And we're down in our tabletop position, knees underneath hips, hands underneath shoulders, glute kickbacks. Kicking up towards the ceiling, either pointing your toes or flexing the feet. Engage the core, keep the hips parallel. squeeze at the top of the kickback.
Come sunrise to the east. Come wicked witches in the west. West southbound with a
Make sure you're controlling the movement, especially on the way back down.
Come down into the street.
Opposite leg. And we're down into a kneeling position on the mat, the knees to the outside, the toes are touching, squatting up to seated position and reaching forwards. Make sure the hips come above the knees, you squeeze into the glutes and breathe that length into the body. Added core workout, add the reach. Onto our back, legs in the A-frame and into our hip thrusts. Our heels, our knees, our hips are all in line and we're pushing up through the hips, squeezing into the glutes. We're not coming all the way back down onto the mat, we're keeping some tension in the muscle. So just tapping down just so your bum touches the top of the mat and then straight back up and squeeze.
All you gotta do is leave it better than you found it. It's gonna get difficult to stand but hold your balance. I just say
taking a stance wide this time. Exactly the same movement, but working different sets of muscles in the glutes. Again, make sure you're keeping that mind to muscle connection, adding the deep squeeze at the top of the movement, controlling it down.
It's okay, feeling good, like I should.
And here is a variation on the hip thrust for you, adding some weight to your hip thrust this time by lifting your leg up and above your body. Slightly harder. If this is too much, just take the regression, go back to the one before.
Gotta give your feet some gravity to get you grounded. Keep good things inside your ears just like the waves and sound it. And just
and
say
into the opposite leg.
Cause there is no way you're grounded. Everyone falls down sometimes.
Really pushing the heel into the mat.
Gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Feeling good, like I should. When in dark, walk around the neighborhood.
And coming into our curtsy lunges, taking a step behind and across the body, dropping the back knee down, keeping the chest lifted, and again pushing into that front heel. Hands either on the hips or out in front in prayer position, whichever is more comfortable. Into the opposite side.
Never stress. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best.
And we're taking a nice wide stance on the mat and we're sliding side to side. You can drop the chest down towards the mat, keep the back nice and flat.
Get on up, baby, dance to the rhythm of the music. Don't care what the DJ chooses. Get lost in the rhythm of me. Place don't close until we wanna leave it. You and I
and onto your back. This is a variation on the hip thrust, added progression with the reach. Adds an upper body element and extra additional core work. It's also going to get your heart rate higher. Add this in if you can. Coming down onto our forearms and a variation on the kickback. This time just working in the upper parts of the movement, pointing the toes, squeezing the glutes, keeping the core engaged and pulsing. Opposite side.
Something that God has sent me. I will want you, baby, solamente. You and I were flying on an aeroplane tonight. We're going somewhere where the sun is shining bright.
And stretch that out in your wide child's pose. Have a rest there, repeat the circuit up to 3 times, enjoy.
In Barcelona. Barcelona, oh Barcelona. So let's pretend we're dancing in the street. In Barcelona, las Ramblas, I'll meet you, we'll dance around La Sagrada Familia. Drinking sangria, mi niña, te amo Macarena. Mamacita, rica, sí, te adoro señorita. Nosotros, vive la vida.